most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Yes, we are here, and it is going to be a pretty warm day, almost summer-like, and then we could be dealing with some showers and maybe even a few rumbles of thunder later as we check out Boiling Springs behind me. A pretty quiet start to the day. We may have a few clouds drifting overhead, but otherwise it's nice. And once again, we're dealing with calm conditions here this morning. In fact, a little bit warmer. Look at the numbers here. This is almost taking us back to summer nights. 68 in New Bloomfield, Lebanon's at 64. We have Fawn Grove in the mid-60s and Lewistown down into the 50s here this morning. That feels good, doesn't it? We've had a nice stretch of weather, but we could use a little bit of rain, and I do think we'll have a chance at it today and again on Saturday. Just how much, though, that remains to be seen. 65 in Philly, 66. Harrisburg is one of the warmer spots this morning. 60 in Lancaster. We've got 59 in Chambersburg, but this is a big jump up by almost 5 to 15 degrees, so about 10 degrees warmer in general this morning than yesterday. Dew points remain pretty dry, but we can see the numbers starting to inch up into the low 60s, and these higher dew points are going to be able to yield at least some shower activity and perhaps even some thunderstorms. Well, we talked about it yesterday. Remember, if you watched, I said precision cast is running too cool, and lo and behold, we did get up to 82 degrees. This is a warm air mass ahead of this front. We expected it to be seasonable, and we hit the normal right on the money. No rain yesterday, though. Our surplus continuing to dwindle. We can use a little bit. We'll see if it happens. Here's Willow Hill this morning, looking just fine. Temperatures will be climbing up even warmer today, likely getting into the low to even mid-80s ahead of this front. And this warm air getting pulled up from the south here. Now, this front has some showers, and it even has some thunderstorms with it. Can it hold together? Some models say, oh yeah, it's going to hold together just fine and give us some decent rain later today. Other models say, yeah, it's going to kind of hit this drier air that's associated with the high pressure ridge sitting offshore and fall apart a little bit. Precision cast kind of goes in the middle, and we'll show you that. Anytime after noon, we're going to see this kind of broken line of showers and storms develop and push through the region. It should be out of here by about 7, 8 o'clock. Maybe a lingering shower tonight, otherwise mostly cloudy and foggy. And I do think tomorrow will start out with some fog. It may take until lunchtime to clear out, but then a mostly sunny afternoon and evening on the way. It looks like a nice evening for Friday Night Football. Saturday, if you're headed to Penn State's game, they're taking on another fairly easy opponent, Florida International. But look at this, noontime. Yeah, we could get some showers during the game on Saturday, and then the line moves to the east, and it looks rather potent here. So again, where does this line set up? Over top of us or just east of us? Would we miss out on some decent rain again? But let's take you out here. Precision cast, again, not all that hopeful. We see much more than about 1/4 of an inch, most of it to our south and east. Let's add in Saturday's rainfall. Can we do any better there? Because there will be some showers and storms around. Lancaster perhaps gets in on some of the fun. Again, areas south and east of us look to do well, but notice how a lot of our region gets cut off from the good moisture. Only time will tell, and I'm going to remain skeptical until we actually see some rain here. Temperatures will be in the low to mid-80s today, and it's going to stay mild tonight. We will keep numbers in the 60s overnight, and then as we head into the day tomorrow, another warm afternoon. Once that fog burns off, low to mid-80s here on Friday. Now, it is going to be a bit on the breezy side today, not only ahead of the front, but also a few gusty storms are possible as that line barrels in, and then breezy again tomorrow behind the front. And I think we're going to keep it breezy on Saturday ahead of this secondary front that we're talking about. So get used to the winds blowing around a bit. They're going to be with us. So today, a very low risk, but the Storm Prediction Center does say some of these showers and storms could contain isolated damaging wind gusts today. I think it would be very isolated. The extended outlook shows after that front pushes through on Saturday, a cool, dry air mass sets up into next week. And to me, it really doesn't feature much rain. I mean, look at the dew points. After going up a bit, Saturday especially, next week looks bone dry again. So we're hoping we can squeeze out a little bit of rain. Penn State home game could be wet. The kickoff is at noon. The opponent is Florida International University. I think later in the day it should be nicer as we clear skies out in State College. So afternoon and evening showers and storms today. 64 tonight, mostly cloudy and foggy. Tomorrow looks nice. It's going to be breezy after the fog burns off. We'll get some sunshine. Notice it stays warm into Saturday with a few showers and storms. It's going to be a humid day. And then we dry out next week and turn much cooler with highs in the 70s. So only time will tell how much rain we get today and Saturday. Fingers crossed we can at least do some rain for the health of our lawns and gardens.
Right. So anytime after noon today.
Correct. Yep.
All right. Thank you, Brett. We'll be